Hey, welcome everybody to our Monday Meet the CEO phone call. Most of you already know him now. There's a lot of new people, so we will continue to call it Meet the CEO phone call. We do this every Monday at 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern, same place every week, same thing we do. We are on Zoom.com. Glad you're here. Glad you made it. We just went through a crazy 5 days and everybody's working hard. We really appreciate you doing so. And we are stepping up our game and moving as fast as we can because I know a lot of you have questions. A lot of you what's going on. First, let me do this. Before I bring Shane on, make sure you have your pen and your paper handy. I'm going to go over my schedule. We're going to put it in our Facebook group. It'll be in the Facebook group, the new schedule. It's pretty simple. Mondays, we're doing this. Tuesdays, we're doing a presentation at 8 o'clock Central. Wednesday, we're doing the Strive for 5. Thursday at 8 o'clock Central, we are doing the presentation. Then you have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to yourself to build, whatever you choose to do. We'll take 4 days of your week if you want to plug in. I will tell you this, the people that plug in always seem to do better than the people that don't. It's just the way it is. So with that being said, I have, again, every 7 days, I get the opportunity to bring this guy on. Again, one of the hardest working guys I've ever seen. Mr. Shane Hendricks, can you hear me?
I can, Ron. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. You have the floor.
All right. Guys, thanks again for everybody being here on a Monday call. I know it's 2 p.m. here Eastern and whatever it is for you guys, some people even morning. I know I see Leonard and some others here that don't even know what time it is for you guys, 6 hours before now, something like that. So I appreciate everybody getting on the call. I see Gary there having his morning coffee or afternoon coffee. So we do appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We are just overly pumped and excited about what we have had transpire over the last week and how excited everybody is when they dive in there and start seeing their all the things that are available in that CRM. We had quite a few people call and just tell us how robust that thing was and how excited they were to use it. How excited they were to get all their contacts and things like that in. We have more videos being made right now on how-tos. Each one of the sections at the bottom of the CRM, I believe there's about 12 sections on the CRM overview page. Each one of those will have its own video. And then there's even more than that in the FAQs and stuff coming up. So we're going to really break it down small, like how to put in a customer. I mean, everything just real short and sweet and be able to help you because that CRM is one of the most valuable tools you have and was pretty much thrown in the $89 package. We want everybody to succeed, and that's one of the ways is to get all that contact relation management stuff in. Go ahead, Ron.
Is it okay if I add something?
Absolutely.
I get a lot of phone calls and I get a lot of texts from people about the CRM. Where can I learn about the CRM? If you don't know, when you go to 5pcglobal.com, when you click to where you see the menu, when you click on CRM, there's one thing there that says how to do videos. And if you go there, these are the videos that Shane's talking about. A lot of you haven't seen that yet because you got to work through the website to find it. But with that being said, what I'd like to say is this. Friday night, I set up with my buddy Bob, and we went through that CRM together, and he did some things back and forth on that CRM. He did a text message to me. He did a ringless voicemail to me. He even made a phone call through the CRM, and he's talking to me on my phone from his computer. This thing is amazing. It does so much stuff. So if you haven't investigated it, be my guest, do so. Sorry, Shane.
That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that again, that CRM is full blown, and we are using it for parts of our business and have been, and will continue to migrate really everybody into everything coming from that CRM. So I know the graphics department's using it. Whenever we contact you related to your bridge page and things like that, you'll respond straight back, and that all comes into the CRM. The CRM is also being used to set up our calendars for people to come in and do stuff with the graphics department directly. So that thing is absolutely insane. If you want to go in there and again, if anybody's wanting to build their business, you need a good CRM, and that's why we put that one out there for everybody at 5PC Global. So wanted to cover that. Wanted to cover in the back office, we have done some reporting to show your BV and your gross sales and things like that. That reporting is still being tweaked and worked on. It's not showing up your BV, and that's the most important thing to us is your BV. Tells you what you get paid. So we're working on getting that correct. We've got it actually showing first and second level, and then also new programming that'll show your third through eighth level. And then, guys, we'll just keep making that better and better as we go along. We'll keep making that programming of the back office and your commissions and everything better, because we know that's what everybody's here for. Let's make that where you can understand it and see where you need to be at, and to get paid the appropriate amount for the end of the month. You want to be at certain levels or whatever it may be in rankings, and so we want to help show you that. I know I'll let Ron here in just a moment talk about all the things that we're doing on the Facebook side to make sure that you are getting recognized and you're recognizing your people. We've got a badge program. I know that the badge program is already in place, but we want to make sure that the badges are perfect for everybody, so that you don't have any problems with those. And Shelly and Ron both said they were coming in just a little bit too large. So we'll have that fixed by the end of the day. We'll send out a text message, email showing everybody where the badge section is in your replicated website. So you can make your own badges, and that's badges and frames is what they call them in Facebook. So you can make your frames and attach them and recognize people with those. And you've probably seen them from the bump card. We had Strive for 5 and bump card affiliates and things like that. So the more recognition we can do in that Facebook page, the more activity, the better that SEO is going to be for everybody related to Facebook. So anyways, we got all that going on. The cab bonus, we've had several people asking when the cab bonus is going to be paid out. It is paid out every week, and currently it's being paid out. Everything's being paid out 2 weeks in arrears. So we got to make sure the money comes in, make sure nobody upgrades from an 89 to 169, because we're putting some stuff out there right away to try to get people to, when they come in at an 89, we're trying to show them all the value of the 169, try to get them to upgrades. We don't want to pay you $30 and you were due $50 if they upgrade to that package right away. So we've got that, and then we're going to try to get it to where the cab bonuses, they're already going to be paid weekly. We're going to try to get it to where they're paid 1 week in arrear, because we want to get your money as fast as we can. But right now, that's the way it's programmed. So I know there's a little discrepancy on that, and I just want to make sure everybody is understanding that perfectly.
What you said was we're going to try to get to paying 1 week in arrear, but you didn't tell them what it is right now.
Say that one more time, Ron.
You said we're going to try to get it to where we're paying 1 week in the rear.
Yeah.
You didn't say what it is right now.
Yeah. So right now it's 2 weeks in arrears.
Gotcha.
On everything, whether it's cab bonus or whether it's the regular pay on the 15th of the month after the month ends. Everything's 2 weeks in arrears. We're trying to get everything faster. I mean, it's important to us to pay you as quick as we possibly can. And as soon as we can get the information into the database and know that we can do it consistently that same way every single time, that's what we're going to do.
So in other words, if I'm working and building a business, once I go through the first 2 weeks and continue to build, it's actually every week. Every
single week you'll get paid. So that first part of the business, when you come in with us, you'll work that 2 weeks and get paid on that next week with and every Monday is when the cab bonuses are paid out, and the 15th is when the
residual,
all the BV rankings, everything, I don't know what we call that, our regular
residual income. Residual income.
Yeah, the residual income will be paid out on the 15th of every month. Again, 2 weeks in arrears on that. So, okay, like I said, we'll speed that up as fast as we can, if we possibly can. That'll be our goal. So, let's see. The other thing I wanted to kind of hit on is, we've got a lot of people have come in here with the 169 package, which is the consultant pack. We've had a lot of tri-packs come in. Wanted to go over real quick. Guys, I can't explain enough to you what we're doing to build the consultants business and how much we believe what we're going to do is going to create just a massive influx of people understanding what 5PC Global is. And one of the key things that we're doing is the templated digital business card for the consultant, and then also the bridge page. A lot of people have looked at the bridge page and said it doesn't make sense to them. We wanted to say that, I'm treating everybody as if you were a customer. So the one thing that we're doing is we're putting these bridge pages together and we do testing on them. So we've got some of the bridge pages one way in the background. They all visually look the same, but in the background, they are different. So we're testing them to see which ones react the best, which ones create the most traffic to them. And so it is all about the SEO on those, and they will change constantly because we know that that's what Google wants to see. Even so much that we'll be reaching out and having affiliates create short blogs for us. And those blogs will rotate onto those pages to create better and better SEO. We'll give you subjects to write on. You can write short blogs. It doesn't have to be anything long. We'll actually have blogs that are paid for, blogs that we do here internally. And then those pages will constantly be changing, again, to create that better and better SEO for Google and other search engines. It's not just Google. But that's what the reason for the bridge page is. We are already going into the bridge page number 2. It's got a little different visual to it to make it look a little better, pop a little more, have some moving parts to it, just like we do on the 5PC Global. But also, we'd heard somebody saying about driving traffic, sending people directly to your bridge page. You can send someone directly there, or you can go ahead and send them directly to your replicated website. In my opinion, it's what you want to do and how you are talking to either that prospect of a customer or you're talking to an actual prospect. It depends on how deep you are with them, to me, on where you send them. But I'm always going to give them my digital business card, and I'm going to tell them where I'd like for them to go and send them down that path that we've created on that digital business card. But so that's the reason for the bridge page. We have the bridge page stuff will be up by Thursday, that a regular customer can come in and purchase their bridge page and SEO for their business, or you as an affiliate can do an add-on for that. So that'll be up by Thursday, but that's a completely new section of 5PC Global. So already adding to that. So, but Ron, I've got, that's pretty much all I've got. I wanted to hit those points and just let you see if there's any questions we need to answer, but you're on mute.
So here, okay, so I want to kind of cover a couple of things pretty quick. It won't take much time. When it comes to recognition, I just put the badge, 5pcglobal.com/badge. Please remember, don't use that today until Shane says we got the sizing fixed, because now when you use it, it's a huge badge. And when we put it on Facebook, it just encompasses like the whole page. So it's being restructured, it's being resized. I'm pretty sure, I think Shane said they'll do that today or something, get it done. And then we can start using them. But I'm bringing this up because it is super important. Think of you, if you just paid $169 and your sponsor or your upline or whoever it is, they don't even recognize that you did that. So it's important that if you have sponsored someone, and it doesn't matter, 89, 169, If they're 169, there's a badge in there for digital marketing consultant, because that's what they are at 169. You should use that badge, put their picture in it, simple to use. But if they come in on anything, we need to recognize them. And there's one place for sure we need to recognize them. That is on the official 5PC group, the official 5PC global group, official. That's the Facebook group now. You can put them in there. You can put them on your Facebook page. We appreciate that if you take these recognition pieces and you put them on your Facebook page, hopefully what'll happen is your people will start going on your page. What is that? What are y'all doing? That's what we're looking for. So we need to recognize them that way. Super, super important. The faster you get it done, the easier it is to keep track with, and you really should do that. Now, I see the leader of Nigeria is on here. We have not forgot you. We have not forgot what we're doing with you. Shane, I'll let you address that while they're here. I'll let you address that. Also, the BV, Shane talked about it already. Just rest assured, it's getting changed. Look, it's not going to be an overnight thing, but that thing's going to change where you can literally see your BV, your 35, your 68, your 120, whatever it is. And then last thing I have is I have spent my time thinking about what can we put together as far as 5-point concept, 5PC goes, that will help each and every one of you do what? Find a way to go to businesses, restaurants, personal trainers, whatever it is, and we put together some type of model that works absolutely perfect for you. In other words, we got this great idea, but we got to refine it and work through it. And I think it'd be fantastic. And I shared it with Shane. He's a much deeper thinker than I like to get moving. He thinks about things, you know, and he likes it, but I think it'll be fine the way we do that. So with that being said, it's the Facebook recognition, which is super important at this point. Super, super, super important. You got to do it. You got to recognize people. And then we're going to do it as well. So what I want to bring up to you, because it's going to happen sooner than you think, we're going to be sending out lapel pins. We're going to be sending out certificates. Okay. You're going to hear me say this a lot because it only benefits your business and us as well. But you really need to take a picture of that certificate, take a picture of your lapel pins. And every time you get one and every time you get paid, now you can't show the pay. Okay. You can't, you can blur it out and go, you know, just pay by whatever, but you need to take a picture. You need to put it on your Facebook page. You need to share it where people can see, because if we do it and you do it, it will get legs, it'll get traction, and it'll go viral. But we all got to do it together. So I'm going to shut up, turn it back to you about the Nigeria, Shane.
Okay, great. Yes, Nigeria, I see you guys out there saying thanks for not forgetting about us. We're not forgetting about you. We can't wait to get there. Actually come see you. So we definitely haven't forgot about you. What we have them doing right now is working to program something in that's going to allow you guys to continue building. Once you build to a certain level, and we'll reach out and tell you what those numbers are, then we'll turn on what we call the pre-launch, which actually gets you guys into the back office, gets everybody at a certain level. So we've got a couple things going on. So I don't really want to go into detail about what they are, but just know we're working on it for you, and hope to actually have a solution this evening or tomorrow that will open that back up and let you guys continue to pre-launch in your area. And that will actually not just be for Nigeria, that'll be for international, Ron, not just Nigeria. So when we turned off that pre-launch, we literally turned the world off, but we're going to work on getting that turned back on. And then we're going to talk with each leader in those areas and talk to them about what we have to do to turn that country on. So I know we've got several in different countries, so we want to make sure and let them know we haven't forgot them and appreciate them. So so we're excited about that. And then also on the sign up page, you'll start seeing some changes made that'll be more detailed. A lot of times we go through this stuff and we don't we think about it because we know it. And we've got to start thinking about it from the aspect of somebody that doesn't know it and really make it simple for them to get through. And on those things, we apologize for not having those as simple as they should be sometimes. But we've just went through that and made a ton of changes to every single page that will let people know what it is that they're doing when we ask for a replicated website, what it is they're doing when we ask for their .me, that it is their digital business card URL. The $9.97 a month is for your back office, and it's going to be told in that exactly what that back office is for, and what you get with that back office $9.97 a month. And guys, we use that $9.97 a month to build the digital platform and make the software and stuff better for everything that we do related to the affiliates. That's what that money is for, is to pay for that software and to keep everything like that up to date and help. And that's where all that money goes. So, but Ron, I think that's all I've got. There's probably hours more worth of stuff we could dive into on each one of the things that we have going on as far as the things that everybody's done, but we want to get to work and drive traffic to all these things. The SEO on the bridge pages had actually started this weekend, and then I know we have asked everybody in a lengthy welcome email to sign up for your Google My Business page and get that done and get that over to us as soon as you can. We've had people getting them as fast as 3 days. So make sure and get us that information. If you look at your bridge page and you don't have a picture on your bridge page, please send us a picture. Just send that over to support. They'll get it over to the graphics department and get us a picture. We'd like to see your face on there. It's going to give people, a little bit better feel for who they're talking with and who they're seeing. It's just like a real estate agent, insurance. You've seen it over and over. You're going to talk to the person you feel connected to. And that's exactly what we're attempting here on your bridge pages. So get that over to us. That'll make your bridge page look better and everything, instead of having just the canned graphics on there. So, but the SEO for those that started again over the weekend, and can't tell you how much we're excited about starting to see analytics come through that. You'll see your monthly analytics as time goes on. You'll understand what we're doing with those bridge pages and your total package for your affiliate consultant package, your consultant. I keep saying affiliate. I apologize. We actually changed all the wording. We changed all the wording in that sign up page to be consultant. So also you'll see just one more thing, Ron. There's so much. I'm trying to.
It's okay.
Look, I'm going through all my notes here and hitting the points of the other thing we've done is rearranging your shopping experience. So when you go to the shopping cart, it has and makes more sense on how it's arranged. A lot of times, if you hit the default button, you get one arrangement, where if someone else hits the view from a list arrangement, then you see something different. So we're trying to program it to where all of those make sense no matter what button you pick. So that's all we've got going. Not all we've got going, but that's what we've got going here at the home office. So everybody get on some three-way calls, get on with your upline. Once again, this hasn't changed on how to network market. It is the exact same as it's always been. It's people that know, like, and trust you. Get on three-way calls with everybody. Tell them how excited you are about being a new digital marketing consultant with 5PC Global, and how we are running a digital or a multi-level affiliate consultant marketing company with $169, $89, $169, $229, $299 residual income products with 40 BV. Can't be beat, Ron.
So here's something that Shane told me over the weekend that made perfectly good sense to me. You know how many people like to say, I don't want to do that MLM thing. I don't want to do that network marketing thing. Here's what Shane said. The way he explained it to his people was this: because they love the product, they love everything that we're doing about how to advertise for people, market. They love it, digital marketing. But the minute you say it's MLM, they don't love it anymore. They don't love it anymore. So the way Shane explained it was very simple. You need to understand what we're doing. The reason that we can get these prices so low and give you these services for that kind of cost, because we're going to have a lot of people out there with this company advertising for us. We don't have to pay for the advertising, which we're going to do a lot of advertising anyway, which is driving traffic. But the point is, it's not like we got to advertise all over the world to get people to this company to buy what we're doing. That makes more sense. People accept that better than it's an MLM thing. That just made sense to me when Shane said it. If you want to elaborate on that, Shane, be my guest.
Yeah, Ron, it's it's always been, we've all been in the market, we are in the industry, and we've had people say everything from pyramid schemes to, is that the thing where the guy at the top makes more money than the guy at the bottom? And I'm like, no, that's your job you currently got, So it's always been one of those things, but it's never been one that's bothered me because I think once I explained to anyone that the reason it has the word marketing at the end of it is because it is the method that we've chosen to go to market with. It's the method we chose for our marketing. If we were doing marketing like, one of the companies that's here local to us, that's a national company, is Little Debbie. And with Little Debbie, they've chose to market through billboards and through trucks that you see with their names on them, with all kind of different things that Little Debbie has chosen to market. Well, we don't have those costs. Those costs are paid out to our affiliates. So the fastest way we can get a product and a service like ours to market is through affiliate marketing. Again, I don't know, your local restaurants. You may know them. You may know all the people in your local area. You actually may be someone that's already in the restaurant business, or you may know someone that is. So if you don't know the restaurants, but you know someone that is, sign them up to be an affiliate or a consultant for 5PC marketing. That's the whole part of, and the way that, multi-level and affiliate marketing works. So they already have somebody in every restaurant in your area that they know, like, and trust, because it's either the beer delivery guy, the Coke delivery guy, the Cisco guy, and restaurants are huge for us at 5PC Global. So, find someone that's already in an industry, and bring those people on to help build your team and to help build a huge company alongside of, or a huge team alongside of you. Hope that explained it, Ron. You're on mute again.
You did, but ladies and gentlemen, here's what I want to tell you. I talked to Shane a few times, more than a few times, but we talked about adding a page to the website, like for testimonials, some video testimonials or just pictures, recording, whatever. And he's more than willing to do it, but we don't have any testimonials yet. We gotta have testimonials before that happens. So if you have the time and you have something great to say or comment or whatever, if you want to turn on your phone and record yourself about what you think about 5PC, let us know. We'll take that video and put it inside the page for testimonials. I mean, because I think that's big. It'll be on every one of your websites. People can go through your website and see it. With that being said about the website, let me invite each and every one of you this. You have the website. If you're here, more than likely you have the website. You need to go to that website and you need to go through every page and you need to try and break it. Because I think Shane told me at one time it's 83 pages deep. Because every time it reroutes you somewhere, it's another page, another page, another page. So if you haven't gone through there and clicked on everything and looked at everything, you need to do so. You need to do it, because I'm telling you, once you go through and do that, you're gonna be going, oh, this is bigger than what I thought, because you haven't went all the way through. Go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, and Ron, once you everybody uses your product too, as you go and talk with everything from a pawn shop to a chiropractor to a restaurant, you'll understand what they can do to use their products. And again, some of our case studies will show that as we continue to build that on the site. But one more thing, real quick on the MLM side and the affiliate side. There's so many people out there right now that don't want to go back to the work life that they had before this pandemic. There are so many people. It is still one of the highest, most searched things on the internet is people looking for home-based businesses. If you talk with someone about what they want to do, either to start their own business or to go in a home-based business, guys, I will guarantee you, unless they are doing some kind of an affiliate marketing, connecting to someone, they are all going to be paying more than $169 a month for their business that they're going out and creating. So we have for $169 starting point, we have a business in a box for that person. So if you're talking to someone that's about to buy a franchise, or they're thinking that they may want to do any kind of traditional business, more power to them. We wish them well. We hope they are successful in doing so. I just want to make sure if they are in this point where they're looking to do something, make sure and introduce 5PC Global to them and what we're doing, because every company needs digital marketing. Every salesperson, whether it's insurance, whether it's real estate, whatever it may be, needs digital marketing. They need a digital business card. They need a CRM. They need the texting platform, every one of them. So we want to make sure that they know that this is a home they could be at and build a substantial income with you through our affiliate marketing program.
Yeah, so. And I want to say something that I keep saying what Shane said, because I remember what he says. He made a point to me that we need to stay in touch with everyone, which we're going to do anyway. We're going to reach out to you and we're going to talk to you, because his point was to me is, and it doesn't matter if you didn't do the 169, it's all the same. But for the people that did do 169, he kind of explained to me, he said, Ron, these people did not pay $169 because they just wanted to be in an MLM. It's not why. You paid $169, number one, because you do want to make money and you do want to have a business, which goes to what he told me. They paid $169 because they trust us and they want a real business. And that's what the 169 is for. So when you think of it that way, we have to literally stay with you the whole time and make sure this works for you. That's our job. That's what we should do. Right, Shane?
Absolutely. Everybody that, all the leaders that are on here right now, make sure to go to everyone that you signed up in pre-launch, get them back on these calls, get them engaged. Again, get on three-way calls. Guys, we've got some excited leaders right now. So if you don't know who your upline is, reach out to us. We'll help you find them. I know Ron and Gordon are available for three-way calls. You can have Ron's perspective of the Bulldog, or you can have Gordon's perspective of South Carolina. He might want to talk about turkeys and deers on the call for a little while, but that's okay. You can have either one of those. But reach out and make sure that we, help you get, everything you need from us. We're here to help support you. And guys, we've got more stuff coming. I cannot explain to you what we've got in the way of the marketing side, the management side that we want to do. We're treating you just like a customer on the standpoint of trying to help you build your business, treating you like affiliates and consultants on being a part of the MLM side and building your business in the duplication model. So it is twofold. It's not, it's not an energy drink that you run off with and drink and get excited about that energy drink. Again, nothing wrong with energy drinks. We all love them. I had one this morning, but I'm saying that you are a customer of ours. When you have our digital marketing consultant packages, you're a customer of ours, and we want to make sure and help you, with what we do. So every month, our plan is that it gets better and better and better on what we're able to achieve through the bridge pages, also through some management stuff that we haven't put out there for your social media, and we want to make you look better on your social media. So many things that we'll work on from a digital marketing business.
And since you're talking about that, social media enhancements and things of that nature, how many of you, and you can answer in the chat when I ask this question, how many of you have belonged to a company before, MLM, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, and you knew you had a great product and you knew it was going to work out well, but you just didn't, for some reason, you didn't have enough people to talk to. So you came with this idea going, I just want to go get a company that can just drive traffic for me. But you didn't trust them because you didn't know them and they were too expensive. You just know, right? This is an advantage that I have now that I've never had before. And you do as well. Think about this. You're part of 5PC Global, which is a digital marketing company that's 8 years old that knows what they're doing. So you start making money, you can just go to Shane and go to 5PC Global and look, because I need you to do. I'll pay for it, drive traffic to me. I just want to pick the phone up and call them. They can do it. They can do it. So think about that. I've never had that situation before. Never. And it just happens to be your company you're part of that's driving the traffic for you.
And Ron, one more thing I want to hit on, and then we'll let everybody go. I know we've kept you a long time. I hope to start keeping you a couple of hours. We've got that much information in the future. But the one thing I want to hit on is it hasn't come up, but I'm going to go ahead and let it come up because I feel like it will come up because it keeps bothering me. So we have created ourselves a little bit of a
conundrum.
No, identity crisis.
Yeah.
We went from 5PC or 5-point concepts, and now we're 5PC Global, and we've got, the bump card and 5PC text as our products. So what we'll do is work on getting that identity crisis over with. So you'll start seeing the bump card will start to look like 5PC text main page, 5PC CRM's main page. So they will all have a consistency with them. 5PC Global is who we're with, and all of the products are under 5PC Global. But when I say we've got an identity crisis, we are about to add the bridge pages and the SEOs to the back office, and we've got to figure out where to put them to make sense. And so I just want everybody to know, when you go to places like, you can still go to 5-point concepts, and people go there all the time to get not reviews, but overviews of their company, assessments of their companies and stuff. All of that will start migrating into 5PC Global. So when somebody looks and says, they're all over the place, we are kind of moving, and you may not have anybody say that. That's a lot of me saying that, I guess, but we want to make sure all of this comes into 5PC Global, and we'll work hard to make it all work and make sense. Just real quickly, if you think about it, we have a robust CRM. So if you went out and you started looking for CRMs, you see a website that's related just to that CRM. And they've got pages after pages that are talking and trying to get you to purchase that CRM. We not only have that, we have 4 other main products. So we've got to explain all 4 of those main products to you. And then we've got to make all 4 of those products mesh together so you understand why they're important to have as a single package. And then once we do that, we got to get you out the door, make you able to purchase. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on that website. And again, I go back to the beauty of being in an MLM and being able to pay $169 is you don't have to do that part, and it's paid for. Can you imagine what you'd have to pay for that website that's been done? Can you imagine what you'd have to pay, the employees to work that for you and their paychecks and things like that? So it is the best $169 a month anybody could spend on building a business. So I got sidetracked again, Ron, but there you go.
It's like you said, it is a complete business in a box for 169. There's nothing like it. But I do want to answer one question, and Shelly, you already answered, and I appreciate it. I'm just going to let everybody know if they didn't see it. There was a question asked. So we can tell companies that you can drive traffic? Absolutely. So let me say this one more time so everybody understands. 5PC Global is an 8-year-old digital marketing company. They're not a new company, all right? They already know how to do all these things: digital marketing, contextual marketing, geo-targeting, they know how to do them. So absolutely, it is a digital marketing company that does all these things that you think can drive traffic. They know how to do it. Is that a fair assessment, Shane, or no?
Yeah, it's a fair assessment, but guys, realize right now we are building on these products and these services that we have. If you do have a special customer that you want to, talk about that you would want to see what we're going to do for them, we're going to bring out the bridge pages, which will help them build their SEO, the review software. Guys, everybody needs that review software in their business and help drive traffic just through the SEO side of that. Once you get into their company with any of these products, they're going to know, like, and trust you and see what each one of these products are doing. And then as we go forward, we move on, you'll start seeing more website development and things like that coming to the table, along with IT development, even as our goal. So we just we don't want to open the floodgates to you going out and doing 400 assessments, because you can imagine if we had 1,000 affiliates doing 400 assessments, that's 400,000 assessments, and I'm not going to be here next week if we do that. So I've barely made it through this other, but we will get there though. That is where we're going, but we want to be able to have the tools in place for you to do those assessments on the fly. It is so important. As I was doing those assessments with Gordon, it was so important that we did those as fast as we did them, and we're getting there. So that's where we ultimately are going. But yes, as far as driving traffic though, Ron, the review software alone, one of the reviews that I did for a company when we first looked at the review software and first got our review software plugged into our system, we put one of the affiliates in, and I made a review for their business. That review in less than 3 months has had over 500 views on Google. That just the review alone, not their company, just that one review alone has had 500 views to it. Not impressions. It literally has been viewed that many times. So that's pretty crazy for a local type of business to have that. People are looking at reviews, and if we can get them writing the reviews in the right way, that SEO is going to go through the roof. And a lot of people don't understand, if you've got SEO, good SEO, you don't have to pay as much for your advertisements, for your pay-per-click ads and stuff. So that's the beauty of the review software.
All right, Shane, I appreciate you again hanging out on a Monday. I think we answered most of the questions. And Shelly, as always, hardest working woman I've ever seen, just the way it is. And Gordon, appreciate you as well. And we deeply, deeply appreciate each and every one of you. It doesn't matter, 49, 89, 169. We're here to help you build a business like you've never had before. That's our job. And we're going to stick to our job and make sure our job is done. So if you ever wanted to go build something and you're looking at this for the first time, or you're talking to somebody, get them on a three-way phone call, because there was a question going, I thought text messaging was more important than three-way phone calls. They're both important. They both work fantastically. But when you get another person on the phone talking to a person that you're trying to show the business to, they already know you. They know everything about you. They know what you do, where you are in life. They know everything. So when you bring another person on that's an expert and they talk to them, all of a sudden they start listening with a more clean ear than they were listening to you. Just the way it is. I don't make the rule. It's just the way the rule is. But the texting is there to continue to stay in touch with them, You might need that to get them to a three-way phone call. Who knows? But it's everything together makes it all work. So that being said, thanks again, everybody.
Hey, Ron, before you go somewhere, I apologize. Let me jump in here real quick. I just noticed something. We keep talking about business, and we keep talking about the things we can do to grow and the things. I want to kind of hit on what someone else said a moment ago, which is, we're going to be bringing on employees in this world that we're in right now. How important is that? And we've already, I think we're at, I want to say 2.5 employees. I'm not sure how we got a half of one, but anyways, we're at about 2.5 employees just over the past couple of weeks here at 5PC Global and the whole company. So, it is going to be, it's going to be, in our opinion, it's going to be massive. Going to have a lot of employees that we're going to bring back to work. We hated seeing what happened in our company with the pandemic. So we're excited to be able to bring people back. But guys, we did an assessment. We had some people fly in to see us for us to take over all of their digital marketing, to take over all of not just their marketing, but pretty much their digital world. And they stayed with us for a couple of days. And if this company takes off and comes with 5PC Global the way we believe everything's going to happen, it could be 30 to 40 employees just for this company. So that to me means a ton, that we can be a part of. We're in Red Bank, Tennessee, right here behind me. We're the largest employer in Red Bank. That means a ton to me, to be able to come back to a city that I grew up in, or a town that I grew up in, and be that kind of a company. So as we do grow, we are going to have a lot of places that we need employees for. And we've got good managers. You guys have seen Shelly on here a ton. You haven't seen Kenny and Troy and Eddie. Eddie in production, Troy and Kenny are kind of co-managers, co-GMs of the company, and Troy takes care of customer service and watching those people. So just want to make sure that everybody understands we are not just here to, it's not all about the money. Sometimes it is about, things that I've got that I want to succeed in, and things that mean more a lot of times to me are, I didn't go into business to sell. When we first started, I started with the Plaque Shack, the trophy company. And I didn't go into business to sell plaques and trophies. I went in to be an entrepreneur. And from that, we have just had several different businesses that we've been in. And to my knowledge, we've not shut any of them down. We've succeeded in some form or fashion in all of them, or a couple of, I think a restaurant I may have sold at one point. But so we are here to stay. I've said that 14 months ago. We are building a foundation that we feel like is going to be huge. And I wish people could get in my head and see what I see this vision as being, and how we are at this point right here, pretty much exactly where we thought we would be. And it's changed, some of the details of it's changed, but we're where we're at, and we can't wait to go to the next level.
And this is why Shane is a pillar of his community, because of the way he thinks. That's the way he thinks. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hanging in there with us. We have gone through this rigmarole together in the past 5 days and in the previous 90 days prior to that. Now, that being said, folks, last thing, unless Shane wants to talk again. But, we went through 90 days of pre-launch. 90 days of pre-launch. It was a fantastic pre-launch. There's a ton of people here, a lot of them. I just got to tell you, the pre-launch was just a precursor of the big deal. The big deal happened last Wednesday when we opened these doors. That's the big deal. So I'm going to invite each and every one of you to go back to everybody that you put in here on that pre-launch that grabbed that free spot. And if you want to, I'm going to post this video just as soon as we get off. I'll get it rendered and get it up on YouTube. If you need this to explain to them why they need to go ahead and buy, use it. I'll have it on YouTube. You can use it. But go back to everybody that came into your business on that free spot. And it doesn't matter, 89, 160, whatever, it doesn't matter. Show them what they have, show them what they can do, and show them what 5PC Global can do for them. With that being said, thanks everybody again. Appreciate you being here. We'll get out the new schedule, what's going to happen during the week. I can tell you tomorrow night will be the first presentation, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. That being said, have a fantastic Monday, everybody. Appreciate you.